Hello cat blowers and welcome back to another video. In today's video, it's Vlogmas episode 3, and yes, I know it's a little bit late, but I'm sorry. As I told you before, I'm not going to be uploading a Vlogmas every day. So for today's Vlogmas, I planned out my top 5 Christmas movies for you. So let's get started in today's video. Also, I would like to thank you all because I just surpassed 100 subscribers. Thank you so much. And also, if you're new here, make sure you like this video, comment down below, and even subscribe down below. At number 5, we have a movie called New Year's Eve with actor Zac Efron. Now let me tell you what this movie is about. Also, this movie is one of my all-time favorites. I watch it every single year before New Year's Eve, and it never gets old. It's just so good. So, what is the movie about, you may ask? Well, the movie is about an interviewing story which promises love, hope, and forgiveness. It's also about second chances for a number of New Yorkers on a New Year's Eve day. So this movie is very interesting. You can find it on any website. You can also find it on Netflix. So make sure you go watch it because it's super good, and it's also PG-13. Now, moving on to number 4, we have a movie, Home Alone, with actor Macaulay Culkin. I'm pretty sure everybody's heard this movie before. If not, it's so good, and it's great to watch with your family. It's really funny. I've watched this movie with my brothers so many times, and it gets us all the time. Now let me explain to you what the movie is about. This movie is about a young kid who was left home alone during the Christmas holidays while his parents went off to Paris, France, and he created a disaster at home. But if you want to find out the full story, make sure you go watch the movie. You can now moving on to number 3. We have a movie called The Polar Express. This movie is my childhood favorite. It's a cartoon based on a kid who doesn't believe in Christmas, and then he hops on this train ride before Christmas Eve, and he goes to the North Pole, and then there he realizes that he starts to believe in Santa Claus. This movie is so good. It's really emotional as well, and it's also funny and adventurous. So if you want to watch that with your family, it's so good, and I recommend you to watch it. At number 2, we have a newly released Netflix original movie. This movie, unfortunately, you can only find on Netflix, and it's called The Princess Switch with Vanessa Hudgens. This movie, let me tell you, it's so good. I've only watched it once for now, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna watch it again because I just loved it. Now let me explain to you what this movie is about. It's a little bit confusing at the start, but once you get into it, it gets better and easier to understand. This movie is about a week before Christmas, princess switches with a normal chef from Chicago who looks exactly like her, and they each fall in love with each other. And finally, at number 1, we have my all-time favorite Christmas movie, which this movie was also currently released on Netflix, and this is my number 1 movie. It's called The Christmas Chronicles. This movie is only available on Netflix and is starring main actor Kurt Russell. And this movie is so good. I watched it 2 times already, and it's so good. The editing, the graphics, the actors, it's just amazing, and it fits all so well in one story. Let me talk to you about the movie and why I like it so much. The movie is about siblings Kate and Teddy, which hatch a scheme with Santa Claus on Christmas Eve. When the plan goes wrong, the kids join forces with Jolly Saint Nick and his loyal elves to save the holiday before it's too late. So it's pretty interesting. I really totally recommend you to watch that movie, and also it's only available on Netflix, but it's so good. It's great to watch with little kids, and even I enjoyed it so much, and I totally recommend to watch this movie on Christmas Eve because it's about Christmas Eve. So yeah, those are all my top 5 favorite movies. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a comment down below if you have watched any of these movies, or if you have any new Christmas movie recommendations that I should watch. Now, so much everybody for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Now, if you're new here, make sure you like this video, comment down below, subscribe down below, and even leave a recommendations of the movie that I should watch about Christmas. And I'll see you next time. Bye!